Hi everyone, my name is Ethan and today I'll be teaching you how to make a sound on the flute. So I'm really glad you decided to watch this video because I know there's so many videos on how to make a sound on the flute, but hopefully you learned something different from this one. So, before we get the flute out, we're going to start with your air. Sometimes I see people try to make a sound on the flute and their air is all wrong. So pretend you're holding a bowl of soup that's really hot and you want to cool it off. And what do? You blow on it, right? So blow on your soup. Get a nice full breath. If you're doing it right, you might feel some muscles here pushing out the air. Those are your abdominal muscles. And that's what you're going to use to produce the sound on the flute. So, next we're going to craft the embouchure and the aperture. The embouchure is the lips that form the aperture, which is the hole in which the air comes out of to produce sound on the flute. Aperture is right here, and the lips are the embouchure. So, pretend you're holding a straw, and you're blowing in it. You're blowing bubbles in your drink. So take out your straw. Make sure you're using your soup muscles in your stomach. And now you're going to flatten out the straw with your lips. So pretend you're blowing through a flat straw. You might have to use some of the muscles here in order to flatten it out. Alright, so now let's take out our head joints. This is called the head joint. This part is called the lip plate. And in here on my flute it's gold. That's the riser, that's the part that connects the lip plate to this part of the head joint. This hole here is called the embouchure hole. So, take everything we just worked on, soup muscles, flat straw, nice big breath, and we're going to put it with the head joint. Now in order to make sure that your aperture is placed properly, you might try covering up half the hole with your bottom lip and then going to your flat straw mouth. Now, in case you weren't able to make a sound yet, that's okay. Keep working with it. It's not going to happen right away for most of us. It's going to take a while. So be patient with yourself. Try again. In case covering up half of the lip plate with your bottom lip didn't work, try it like this. Go like this. And then roll it out towards your phone or your tablet or computer, whatever you're watching on. And try again. In case you're still having some issues, that's okay. It might not be anything with the lips or the embouchure or the air. Maybe it's something that's going on inside the mouth. The tongue needs to be in the right position to make the right sound. So I want everyone to say ooh. Okay? Say ooh. Ooh. And now you're through that ooh, keep the lips in the same spot, ooh, and say e through your ooh. So you're gonna say e, but you're going to keep your lips as if you're saying ooh. It might be hard to get at first, but just keep working with it. And it's going to sound like this. Ooh. Ooh. We don't really use this in English, so it's a little bit hard. And now, in case you get it right, your tongue might lift up a little bit. And that's going to allow the airstream to flow smoothly out of your mouth. So now, try again. Now, we're going to put the head joint with the flute. Don't press any keys down. You can if you want to, but it might be easier not to. That's the C sharp, but don't worry about that yet. Just don't press any keys down. And you're going to do the same thing you just did on the head joint with the rest of the flute there. It's okay if you get a higher note out if you can make a sound, great. If not, try using more muscles and try pushing out more air. It takes a lot of air to play the flute. And you might try using more muscles to press down that flat straw. So I hope everyone was able to make a sound. If you weren't, feel free to leave your questions in the comments. I'll try to answer them and be as helpful as I can. If you have questions about anything else, feel free to ask. You can follow me over on Instagram at ecn.flute. I post regularly. You can find some more tutorials on my channel. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again with another video.